Hi, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making a decorative hanging letter. You're going to need some sort of foam. I'm using packing foam because that's what I have, or you can pick up floral foam from the dollar store or craft stores. I picked up some burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I picked up flowers from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up extra glue sticks from the Dollar Tree. You'll need a hot glue gun. You'll need either a box cutter or a knife, and you will need some sort of writing utensil to trace out the letter. And you're going to see me here tracing out the letter. I am a horrible freehand, so you will see that it definitely took me a good bit to get it even, but that is fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. You are not going to see this once you cut it out, and once you add your burlap ribbon, it's not going to be a big deal. So just keep working with it, or even flip the foam over to the other side if you don't like how it's coming out, or if you just think you completely messed up the shape. You can always flip it over and do that. So I think this actually turned out really well, and I'm surprised it only took me a few extra lines, because I was absolutely thinking that once I got halfway through this that I was going to need to flip the foam over and restart, but it ended up working perfectly fine. With this, you can just kind of, as long as you make it bigger than you think you're going to need, you can always go back in and make smaller lines. So that would be my advice to you, is to make it bigger than you think you need. And then I just took a knife and I traced along that blue line so that I can pop it out. And when you use foam, especially if you use packing foam, it is definitely going to be messy. And so to make the edges look more finished, I'm going to add the burlap ribbon to the edge. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece to match the side, and then I'm just going to add hot glue all around the edges, and I'm going to just stick the burlap to it and leave a little bit in the front so it will overlap to get rid of that blue line or whatever is left there. And you need to be careful, because pressing down on the burlap right on top of the hot glue gun, definitely you can feel the heat and you can feel the hot glue. So here it is once I've completely covered the whole thing. And what you're going to do next is you're going to pull all your flowers off of their stems, because you're not going to need those any longer. And you're just going to take the hot glue and you're going to put it on the edge of each flower, and you're going to kind of stick them down in the foam, and the glue is just going to help be an extra support in holding it to the foam. And what I liked about using the foam here is that it doesn't really add any extra weight, because this is kind of a big letter and you're adding a good amount of flowers and maybe even other decorative things to this, so you don't want it to be extremely heavy. So I thought that the packing foam did a really nice job with that. And here I'm just going through and I'm placing the flowers in different areas to get the look that I wanted. And this letter is going to be on my daughter's door to her room when we finally get moved into our house. I just thought, since I had the supplies and we are going to be definitely working on many other things once we get into the house and start that kind of stuff and painting and all that, that these small little crafts that I'm wanting to do, I'm not going to really have time for. So I am doing them now while I am not super busy. Here I have just glued some of that burlap ribbon together and then glued it to the back, and you're going to want to make sure you have a lot of glue, or maybe take a push pin and push through to make sure that it isn't going to come off. And here is my final product. I think that it turned out very pretty, and I think it will look very pretty on Elena's door when we move into our house. I'm very pleased. It turned out way better than I thought it would. And so thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed.